How to Paint a Landscape by Amber, Jill, Katie, Tisha, and Beth in 13 steps.
Step 1. Select your reference. Find a photograph that you would like to paint.
Here's a photo that I took last year in a lake. It's a great reference for a landscape because we have the background. It's in thirds. We have the background. We have the sky, the background, and the foreground. I'm just going to put that right on top of my canvas.
Step 2. Tape the photo to your easel and get yourself set up to paint.
Here we have all of my supplies set up. We have my palette, my oil paints, paper towel, flat brushes, turpentine, liquid, tape, a ruler, a rag, and my color chart.
Step 3. Lay out your colors onto the palette. Try to spread the paint out around the edges of the palette.
So I'm going to put, in the colors we see here, we have cobalt blue, some white, burnt umber, ultramarine blue, and crimson, and cobalt blue. So I'm going to put all these colors around in a circle on my canvas.
Step 4. In a jar, pour turpentine, also known as paint thinner. This is used to clean out brushes.
So here we have our jar, and here is our turpentine. We're just going to pour about a quarter cup into the jar.
Step 5. Choose your brush. I recommend starting with a medium-sized brush.
So I'm going to start out with this medium flat brush.
Step 6. Tone the canvas with raw sienna with a little bit of turpentine on your palette. Mixing it with turpentine will allow it to dry faster. Raw sienna is the best neutral color to start and will cover easily. Mix it thin enough to paint flaws over smoothly. So right now you're just toning the entire canvas so that it's a warm, neutral color. You really can go any direction, horizontal or vertical with it.
Would somebody like to come up and take this rag and just smear the whole thing? I'll start out with this corner.
Step 7. Use thin paint color, raw sienna, to make a sketch on your canvas of the main shapes in your picture. Make sure the horizon line is correctly indicated by either 1/3 or 2/3 of the way down the canvas, depending on how much sky is in your photo.
Can you read that step again?
Yeah. Step 7. Use the thin paint color, raw sienna, to make a sketch on your canvas of the main shapes in your picture. Make sure your horizon line is correctly indicated at 1/3 or 2/3 of the way down on the canvas, depending on how much sky is in your photo.
So we're just gonna paint loosely what the shapes are in the picture. We're gonna take some, you can use the same brush, burnt umber. You want it a little bit thicker than your previous tone canvas. Measure about 1/3 of the way down. This one's maybe 2/3. I really should be using a thinner brush for this.
Step 8. After your sketch has dried some, begin your next layer. With each layer in the paint should be thicker than the previous layer from cracking.